The Snow Queen. Long ago, a wicked troll made a magic mirror. It twisted everything beautiful into something ugly, and everything ugly into something worse. One day the troll flew too high, and the mirror slipped from his hands. It shattered into a million tiny pieces, scattering across the sky. In a small town lived two children, Kai and Gerda. They were the best of friends, sharing every story and every quiet afternoon together. One winter night, a splinter from the broken mirror drifted through the air. It slipped into Kai's eye, and everything looked different to him now. Kai grew cold and distant. The roses he once loved now looked dull to him, and even Gerda's gentle voice felt far away. A great white sleigh swept through the town one snowy evening. Kai tied his sled to it, and it carried him higher, faster, farther from home. Inside the sleigh sat the Snow Queen herself. She kissed Kai's forehead, and his heart turned to ice. He forgot Gerda. He forgot everything. When Kai never returned, Gerda would not believe he was gone. She knelt by the river and offered it her shoes, asking if it had taken him. The river carried Gerda far away, into a garden more beautiful than any she had seen. An old woman welcomed her in, and Gerda's worries seemed to drift away. But one day, Gerda saw a rose, and suddenly she remembered her friend. She ran from the garden, back into the cold world, to find him. Along her journey, a crow told her of a prince who sounded just like Kai. Gerda's heart lifted with hope, and she followed the path toward the palace. The prince and princess welcomed Gerda warmly. But this boy was not Kai. Still, they gave her warm clothes and a golden carriage to continue on. Deep in a dark forest, robbers surrounded the carriage. Gerda held her breath as they pulled her from inside, unsure what would happen next. A young robber girl took pity on Gerda. She kept a reindeer tied nearby, one who knew the way to the Snow Queen's frozen home. The robber girl set them both free. Gerda climbed onto the reindeer's back, and together they raced north, beneath skies glowing green and gold. They stopped at the home of a wise woman in Finland. She read a message written for her and understood at once what Gerda needed to do. The wise woman told her that Gerda's own loving heart was stronger than any magic. So Gerda walked on alone, into the bitter cold. Creatures of snow rose up to stop her. But Gerda's warm breath turned into tiny glowing angels, and they cleared the path before her. At last, Gerda reached the Snow Queen's palace, vast and silent, built entirely of ice. She stepped inside, searching every frozen hall. She found Kai sitting alone on a frozen lake, moving pieces of ice with numb fingers. He did not look up. He did not know her. Gerda ran to him and threw her arms around him, weeping with relief. She held him close, refusing to let the cold keep him any longer. Her warm tears fell onto his chest, and slowly, the splinter inside his heart melted away. Kai began to feel something stir within him again. Kai blinked and looked at her, and suddenly he remembered everything. He began to cry too, and the ice around them seemed to feel it. Together, they walked out of the icy palace, leaving the cold behind them. The reindeer waited patiently to carry them home. As they traveled south, the snow melted away beneath them. Spring returned with every mile, and warmth slowly filled the air again. They reached home just as summer began, sitting once more among the blooming roses. They were older now, but their friendship remained just as warm as before.